Okay, good afternoon. What we got today is this L9000 dump truck. It's my old Ford dump truck. I haul a lot of stone and rock on the side, kind of supplements my income, and I enjoy doing it. But recently, the alternator failed. What I took out was an alternator that set in here. It's probably 3 times the size of this one. It came clear back to here and encompassed this area from here to here. It was probably I don't know, probably weighed 15 pounds. It was heavy. To replace it online was about $190. Locally around here is going to be around $240 to $280, and gonna have to wait on it. So I kicked the idea around to get an original one. Then I went ahead and went down to the auto parts store and got a 1-wire GM alternator. Not only was it only $62, but it's got a lifetime warranty, and I can get it anywhere on the spot usually. The thing is actually 15 amps more than the original alternator. It weighs less. I just had to make up a few brackets, but it took like 20 minutes to switch it over, and it saved me at least $150. And it'll charge the truck better. I just had the truck started. It's charging, working fine. I held it, wide open. Don't understand what the difference would be as far as remanufacturing these alternators, that you would need $150 difference. So please, people, be smart with your money and check around, look into things. That alternator swap would work on any engine. I mean, I can make it work on my old Mercedes, or I could put it on that Ford truck if I decided to do so. It's just an alternator. It requires just one 12-volt wire. This is a big Cummins, but they only require a certain amount of amperage to charge the battery back according to what your load is. This thing doesn't exactly have a whole lot of load. You got your lights and your heater, your wipers, that's about it. You take a newer car with a computer, electric fuel pump, all computer ignition system, modules for the transmission and the body controller and all that, they require a lot more power. But especially on an older vehicle, this is a cheap fix. It's not very difficult. The alternator is pretty compact, should fit just about where any other alternator comes off. Now, I'm not telling you it's the answer to every single expensive alternator, but I have used these many times. Tractors, trucks, cars, old cars. And it's very easy to put an inline relay or solenoid on it to kill the power to it on a race car. So the only thing you're turning then is the actual bearing in the alternator. There's no load on the race car. We used to have a drag car and several circle track cars, and every one of my cars had an alternator on it. And I'd put a Ford solenoid and toggle switch, and I could shut the power off. I'd let the thing charge, or idling around in the pits or loading and unloading. Didn't have to drag a battery charger and a damn generator around everywhere I went. It might have cost me 5-6 extra pounds, maybe 8, I don't know, but it was well worth it not to have the hassle. We weren't trying to drag Race John Force for the World Championship, or Dale Earnhardt or whatever. Just keep that in mind, people. Use your head, and you can save yourself some money. And these alternators are reliable. It's not like you're putting an inferior product on there. They're probably better than what you had. So if you got something weird or an expensive alternator, look into this. You can comment, send me comments. I'll try and help you. It really only takes one big hot wire. You hook a 12-volt wire to the back of it, and that's it. There's no field wire. It takes nothing to get it to charge. Now, you try and do it on a newer vehicle, you might have problems, but this is an easy fix. So just thought I'd share it.